And continue our Let's Play of Stellaris. This is, of course, our vanilla playthrough. I just noticed the date we're at the year 2400. Good lord, we've been playing a long time. Anyway, we're trying to figure out what to do next. So I've been kind of moving my fleets into different positions, thinking about starting a war with somebody. Looks like we got a few empty. So this is Hawksworth, right? So this is our Gaia world. So we're up to -2 food right now. So things are getting a little bit better all the time. We're going to be upgrading this and this. Okay, so that should take care of the food that we're missing out on this planet. We're losing 3 influence a month. That's because we're integrating whom? No, that's Sol. Or is it because we're doing this? Does this cost influence? I think that just costs power. Yeah, Kahemplar, 38 months. Okay, so we're actually going to run out of influence before that's up. Hey, it's Christmas. So let's take a look at our galaxy map. The action is going to be down in this system. So let's take a look at our fleets here. So we do have our fleets kind of split right now. And I think that's the only way we can do it. Because if I go... I have to fight the Zuffians, because that's the only way we can, like, they have such a big chunk of the universe right now that I think they're actually in danger of getting one of the victory conditions, which is 40% of all inhabitable planets. So I'm trying to curb that. I'm trying to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat, so to speak. And apparently the game decided to freeze a little bit on Boxing Day. Must be taking advantage of all those Boxing Day sales. Anyway, let's take a look at our planets in the meantime. Hopefully the game will decide to start running at some point again. So Blorgs, it's okay. Up Farvis, looking good. Burzin Prime, we can upgrade that power plant. And Nova Antioch, looking okay. Dragina, I think Dragina is usually pretty good. They're kind of peaceful people. You guys should go somewhere else then if you're peaceful. We are a military race. Okay, we're going to be upgrading this mine, and on Hawksworth itself, upgrade that power plant as well. Okay, so the only thing is we don't have, since our fleet is in transit, we are bleeding off a lot of energy credits a month, so we got to watch that. So I'm trying to get my main fleet. Okay, it's at 70k. I think I said in the last video is that I'd declare war at 70k. I still think that's a little bit dangerous. Here's what I'm going to do. I got this transport fleet here. I'm going to see if I can scout our friends here and kind of see, because I'm pretty sure if I go to war with the Zuffians, they have a defensive pact with Jehetma. Just want to double check that. So defense pacts with those guys. Yeah, the Alliance of the Jehetma, and they are kind of my biggest worry right now. They are equivalent in strength to me, and they are kind of like the only individual group that worry me right now. These guys stagnant ascendancies, and not such a big thing. Actually, I just noticed the Armathani naval capacity is inferior right now. I think maybe we got to make a run for them. Unfortunately, that means me moving my Warp Drive 3. Awesome. Moving that fleet back up to basically the top of the map. But if we can attack, take out one of those stagnant ascendancies, that's going to grab us some more planets, some more different things. So I think that might be the route. And we can attack those guys without any worry about repercussions. So I'll probably do that. UV lasers. I don't think we use laser technology, do we? I think we're kind of a mass driver group. Yes, we are. Okay. So what are we going to do here? Planetary shield generator, barrier point defense, torpedoes, survey speed. None of these really tickle my fancy. Let's go with a phase disruptor, I guess. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go after these guys then, if that's the case. And also we just unlocked Warp Drive 3, so we should upgrade the ships that we have. That way they won't take 80 years to get up to the region of space that they need to get to. I'm not saving any of these designs, am I? So this might... Yeah, okay. I got to go back and go through all these again. I wish there was kind of like an a prompt that said, "Ooh, you haven't saved this design. Are you sure you want to leave?" That would be helpful. That would be helpful indeed. So we'll upgrade this. Save. Okay. So what's it going to cost us to upgrade our fleet here? 500. Okay. Probably not worth it. Plus, I did set up a whole bunch of construction in this sector of space, so those spaceports are probably busy. All right, second strike force. And the other thing, too, if I attack these guys, I can use the full might of my fleet. So that includes this 30k fleet. So, all right. We'll go up here. Grab our 30k fleet. We'll bring these guys up here as well. And, yeah, we're losing 250 energy a month right now. So how many jumps will that take? It's going to take a few. Not as many as I thought. This influence thing is starting to worry me. We're still quite a ways away from integrating these guys, aren't we? 36 months. Can I... Do we get any bonus from declaring anyone a rival? Can I declare these guys a rival? Declare rival. Worsen our relations by 100. Give us 0.16 influence. I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth it at all. So, yeah, we'll get our fleet to start to move up. And unfortunately, all the ships that I've been building down here, they're now going to have to try to get up to this system to catch up with our main fleet. I should increase the game speed, so we'll actually see the start of that war during this particular episode. If not, it's going to be a real slow burn. Okay, so our worlds, again, I don't think there's too much more that we can do with the worlds that we have. For Galden, surface, yeah, they're pretty much maxed out for like building stuff. We can, so influence, we got happiness minus 20. That's not great. That's going to reduce our outputs of a lot of things for a while. So we'll have what, like about a year's worth of energy credits and storage. Are there any trading factions? Or have they all been, like, absorbed? We do have some trading factions. So I may, in fact, have to save up my minerals and trade for energy for this to work. Because I can't afford to go to war with these guys and not have any shields. That would be kind of the silliest thing that I have ever done. And I have done some extremely silly things. I imagine if you've watched this much of the Let's Play, unless this is your first episode watching, if it is, I'm amazed. But if you've stuck with me this far, you've noticed that I have done some pretty ridiculous things. And yeah, anyway, some stuff I'm not so proud of. Anyway, we live and learn. So yeah, so we're going to be building that. Georgina. Is there anything I can do to up my energy output? I could enact some edicts. Of course, that's going to cost influence, which we don't have, so we can't enact any edicts, actually. Okay. And, okay, so the flying monkeys. Let's take a look at the flying monkeys again. They're Mathani. Fleet power is inferior, which is great. Now, their technology is still overwhelming, so, you know, we may be coming in with a bigger fleet, but they still might be able to outgun us. I mean, we have lost battles where our force numbers have been larger than the enemies. I guess Pablo's still in charge of our fleet again? Yes, he is. Yeah, so, you know, Pablo doesn't have the greatest track record right now. Hopefully he's going to turn this around with an impressive... He's going to pull out a string of impressive victories in the near future here. Okay, so I actually won't do any more fleet construction. The good thing about Pablo, though, is that he has the logistics trait, so once these ships catch up to him, they'll be part of that fleet, and they won't be drawing so much energy. Okay. All right, so we'll just let time tick along, and I'm going to need energy more than I need minerals right now, so let's talk to one of the curators. Yeah, trade guys. We would like to trade for energy credits. We'll do a couple 2-for-1s. That buys us a little bit of time. Again, we need to have this energy reserve built up just so we don't run out of shields when we're trying to attack these folks. Okay, so the 6 strike forces there. So we have about 110k if you add up all our forces. So That's it's actually going to be the biggest fleet I've ever fielded in Stellaris. Observation Station on Sol 3 reports the rise of an unusual minority religious artistic movement. The coils of God, primitive mechanical clocks, are considered holy. I've never seen this before, but virtually destroyed after a year's operation. The worm and serpent analogs of the planets are protected from harm. Time, the coils, priests say, it's a labyrinth. What? Oh, it's this is harkening back to the horizon signal. This seems, yeah, this seems familiar. Or observe it. We could observe it or suppress it. We're going to observe it because even though we've lost some of our world leaders to the worm, I don't mind. I kind of want to see where this storyline goes. So I can't believe that we're like that Horizon Signal DLC stuff is still coming up. So that's cool. I'm happy about that. So the game is ticking along good. Also, I do have a transport fleet here. I just want to send this transport fleet. So where is their homeworld? I assume that they're keeping their main fleet at their home. Really? They got to come all the way down around? I guess the transport fleets probably don't have the best engines. Let's try you then. Jahed. I'm hoping that they keep their main fleet at their homeworld because I want to get a view of what their fleet size is. So we want to look at everybody and Jahedma. So everything's inferior except their technology right now. Again, that does scare me a little bit. Anyway, we'll. So they have 2 planets, 25 engineering in that system, 20 there. So we'll get a nice science boost actually if we can take these planets. And yeah, this is going to be actually the largest fleet size that I've ever fielded in a vanilla game of Stellaris, over 100k. I've never gotten to this point before, so it's actually kind of exciting. Kind of exciting indeed. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps away now. We have 10 months worth of energy. Again, I'm probably going to have to do a bit of a trade. How's our integration going? 24, 2 years left. Okay. And then we'll be back in the positive for our influence, and that's going to increase our happiness again. All right. We just have to kind of stick it out for them. You know, wartime is not all fuzzy teddy bears and rainbows and lollipops, you know. War, you got to make sacrifices, you know. Back in World War II and World War I, you know, people used to donate their pots and stuff so they could make bullets, and they'd have victory gardens and things like that. You know, the populace has to buckle down sometimes and help out with the effort. Okay, we're going to talk to those traders again. You guys, okay, and we will trade for energy credits. Again, 1 for 2. There we go. Because we're not building any more ships right now. We're just waiting for the ones we have to catch up to our main fleet here. Because we are over 100k, so hopefully that should be enough. Okay, so we're in this system. Okay, they're not in the Jahed system yet. I do want to see what their fleet looks like. I'm very, very curious to see. So I guess they are... Okay, they're warping out. It's a single transport ship. The Bruggans are there. So where is their fleet proper? That's the question. We have a little strike force here. He's making his way up. Okay, so they're not there. Let's try this system. Let's try this system first. I'm just trying to track it down because I do want to see what their fleet consists of. Also, this gives me something to do while these guys move up to the top of the map. No, they don't have anything here except a military station. Doing a bit of advanced scouting, I guess. Oh, the game's saving. 2402. And looks like Durinde actually lost some... They look tiny now compared to us and Jahetma. Anyway. Oh, our main fleet is almost up and ready to go. Okay. And we are still burning through those energy credits pretty quickly. We don't want to run out in the middle of the war, that's for sure. Well, when these guys join up with these guys, that's going to help a bit. That's going to be 30k less than space combat. And we're spending... Ship maintenance is 700 right now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wild, wild west. Okay. And, okay, how is our faction situation? Beldrone? Beldrone, where are you? Beldrone. Beldrone. It's probably this one. Okay. Sella. These guys, they are not being suppressed. So, okay. Who's being suppressed? Who doesn't need it? These guys. Okay. That helps us a bit. These guys don't need to be suppressed for a while. I'm not gaining anything by turning off the suppression. These guys have to be suppressed. Cost 0.38. Oh, it used to cost 1, but I guess with the upgrades we've had. The Coils of God and Labyrinth Ceremonies. The Coils of God cult on Sol 3 has grown with unusual speed. It can be found in every city on the planet. It's fostering a series of lengthy ceremonies conducted by citizens in every walk of life. The whole species is taken to them with unlikely enthusiasm. The poor daub complex looping sigils on their doors. Even playground games are chants about the circular nature of time. It's unsettling, serious, it's fascinating. Yeah, well, let's go with the fascinating thing. Okay, special project. All right, so we need a science ship at the Sol system with a scientist as well. Do I have any scientists on any of my science ships? I may not. These guys. Research project. How far away are you? Okay, you should be able to make that in a year. Okay, and ouch, energy credits. Really hurting now. Again, communicate with you guys. Trade for energy credits. 1 for 2. Just need to buy some time. Just long enough to engage their main fleet. That's all we really have to do. Alright, so we'll, this is going to take me a while to do this merging, since there isn't like a singular merge fleet button. Transfer all, transfer all, transfer all, and... Alright, 116k? Well, I guess we go for it. I just want to make sure that they're still considered inferior. Yeah, okay. So this may go completely horribly, but I gotta try it. Declare war. Gonna humiliate you. And I guess all we can get them to do is seed planets. Yeah, okay. So let's just try to get a system. Now there's 20 engineering here, so I'm more interested in kind of this system. Oh, they have a ring world here. So the Eternal Bastion I want. So the Eternal Bastion, Beacon of Stability. And that's the only thing that's at the Beacon of Stability, right? Okay. And it looks like they have a bunch of worlds in this system. Yeah, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's just parts of the ring world. So I'm going to be pulling a Halo here and starting wars for these ring worlds. You know, we might as well go all out. There's no reason not to. Oh, that's Liberation. Imagine having like a bunch of individual guys like that. So seed, 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 seed. War score is only 63. Opponents are those guys. All right, confirm one of these demands. Okay, so we can't humiliate them if we take all of their planets. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see how this goes. So our main fleet here. Oops. Well, let's hopefully things work out for us. We do have a few reserve ships on the way, not that many, and again we're kind of hoping that this war is over before we run out of energy credits. We have like 6 months. Okay, pause the game before anything else happens. They have a 72K fleet. They have a bunch of 9K spaceports. Okay. Well, Pablo, I'm going to slow things down. It's all up to you, Pablo. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game. And it's going to run slow as heck for a while. So 116 versus... I don't know. Oh, they're shooting at us from quite a distance, actually. So we may lose ships before we're even in strike. No, we're shooting at them. Okay. And we are taking out one of those 2.5K spaceports. Lots of laser action on the go. It's laser time, boys. Okay, so we've garnered our first victory. Their actual fleet hasn't started to move towards us yet. Pablo's doing okay so far. Fleet strength still 16K. There go our combat flagella. Again, I do have to upgrade our to actual bombers at some point, but normal bombers seem to be about the same strength of these flagella right now, so there's not much of a point to do that until we get better bomber technology. Alright, so the flagellas are they're going out slowly. My poor laptop is like, Durinde, what the hell are you doing to me? Anyway, it's pretty. Lots of lights. We got a nice light show. We haven't lost any fleet power yet. Looks like we're going to be losing the Venus first. There's a whole bunch of hostile fleets engaged. We actually might have to retreat at some point too if things start to go sour for us. Again, we still have a bunch of fleets coming in to help us out, or a bunch of ships. So, you know, we will have some replacements. The flagellas, they're moving out. It's like grade 7 health class all over again. There's a big ball here. There's all little flagellas coming in. Yeah. So we are considered the defenders, actually, which is pretty interesting. The defenders. Okay. So we're taking on some more of their spaceports. We have our transport fleet with us for reasons. No, we're firing on their transport fleet. Why are we firing on their transport fleet? And where are the flagellas going? They're still making their way towards the sun. Like I said, it's grade 7 health class all over again. Okay. They have some major lasers. We have the Maga cannons too, so we should be able to hit some stuff from range at least. If we can take out their spaceports, that's going to be a bit of a blow. I do have to keep an eye on this energy credit thing. Might have to do a few more trades just to buy us some months, basically. What's their actual fleet look like? They have escort ships. Of course, we outdo like just their main fleet, but it's not the main fleet I'm worried about. They have so many like things out and about here. There's a whole bunch of green lasers being shot at the flagella. Seems like the flagella are acting as like a magnet now for weapons fire. They're sacrificing themselves for the good of the Blorg, like everybody should. We're down to 100, so we've lost 5K so far, and all I can tell is they've lost a 2.5K space station. I don't know if anything else has changed from that. Okay. So we're shooting blue snot now. There's a beta class fighter here, so we've actually engaged their fleet proper. So 71.8 versus 110 plus. They have about 100K once you add in their space stations and military stations and stuff like that. So we're down to 109 now. What happened to the flagellas? Are they all gone? I don't see any now. They're down to 68.9. We're at 109. Again, Pablo, I believe in you. You've failed me in the past a few times, but I think you can do this. They're at 68.6K now. So we have about 40K more than they do. So hopefully that is enough. Just lost another cruiser. Kind of wish that our guys were focusing a little bit more on the spaceports, because they do seem to have some major weapons on them. And their actual fleet, the numbers are dropping. They have 17 battle cruisers and 38 escorts, so they're 59 to our 103. So we still have about 40K more than them. And of course, as we continue to whittle them down, this battle should pick up in speed. We have 50 battleships, 58 cruisers. That's pretty awesome. I can't believe I actually built that many ships over the course of the game. Of course, I built many more, and we've lost some. Okay, so they're pretty much out of shields right now. Of course, as we lose ships as well, this energy drain won't be as much. So I still have to keep an eye on it, though. So 50 to 98. You know, we should still be working these guys over pretty good, as long as we're concentrating our fire. So yeah, we have just a big massive death. We do have some more cruisers coming in, so we are getting some stuff replaced, some ships replaced as we lose them. I feel like something out of Legend of Galactic Heroes right now. If you haven't seen that, by the way, pretty good. If you're looking for kind of like a big epic space thing, and if you don't mind watching anime, it's like a 200 episode thing, and it's I call it kind of like Game of Thrones in space. It does take a little while to get into, though, but you know, there's like big space battles and stuff like that, and some very good storytelling. It's kind of epic. So 39 to 88, so we're doing okay. Again, we need to concentrate on these spaceports at some point. Okay, so we're tearing through their actual ships pretty quickly now. So the big part of the fight should be over fairly soon. Then we have to start landing troops. 24. I wonder, can I look at their armies? 2.32 per army. And can I look at my transport ships? Where are you? You're in Chort. Why are you all the way back in Chort? They're going to be joining up with these guys at some point. So our assault armies are weaker than their defensive armies. That's kind of expected, though. Did we take them out? I think no, 5.8K. Or did they build like a single ship? No, they're almost done. Excellent. It's my first victory against a fallen empire. It's very exciting. 72K, so we did lose a good chunk of ships. Down to minus 195. Okay, we've taken out another spaceport, so we have a whole bunch of military stations to still take out. So it's not over yet. We're still going to lose people, but you know, things should finish off in our favor. And we do have, yeah, these strike forces are still coming in to catch up. Okay, 9. We are at 66K right now, and these are 2.5. You know, that's the scary thing about their spaceports, though. They do have quite a large range. So this 9K spaceport should be done pretty soon, hopefully. Please. 700. Our ships are just continuing to close in here. Don't know what happened to the flagellas, if they just got all blowed up or what. Okay, so that 9K fleet, or that 9K military base is gone. We're working on this one, we're working on that one, and we're working on this one. Then we just have this spaceport and this spaceport, and then the system should be mine. We have a -1 -1 war score right now, which is kind of hilarious. Anyway, we are winning. So we've lost basically half of our fleet strength just trying to take this one system. And I guess that's just, you know, you can kind of expect that. These guys aren't supposed to be pushovers or anything. They're supposed to give you a challenge. They're supposed to give you something to do late in the game. So this is it. I gotta check out the relative power to everyone now, because things are probably, yeah. So these guys are now equivalent to us as opposed to inferior, because we've lost so many ships. So I will have to get my fleet numbers back up before I take them out. Alright, so we've cleared out everything here. War score's at -4 for some reason. Okay, let's start bombing their industrial district. And I really need a science ship up here, so he's working on that right now. And where is our troops? Where are our troops right now? Research is done. Food plus 5%. Awesome. That should help out Hawksworth. They should be great for food now, actually. Planet summary. Food's at 0. Awesome. And we can upgrade a whole bunch of things here. Cool. Alright, and what am I looking for right now? I'm looking for my transport fleet. It's in the Carre sector. So he's got a few more jumps before he makes it in. Oh, so we're at 3% now, okay, for war score. Alright. So we'll start the bombardments, and yeah, we'll see if we can actually take these guys out. And we'll have access to these ring worlds, which going to help out our engineering research by a lot. And I will have to look at starting to build ships again. I'm going to hold off, though, until the end of this war, because we are still in this energy deficit. Fortresses, we now have access to fortresses, strike, craft, attack speed. Does that help the flagella? I think it might. I'm going to say it does, even if it doesn't. I'm going to believe that it helps the flagella, and that's enough for me. So how much longer till we integrate Kehemplar? 7 months? Alright, Kaheshma first. Those guys need to be suppressed a lot. So where are they? Kaheshma first. These guys, yeah, they're on strike. That's not helping us. I have to remember to keep checking these. Well, Pablo, you done it. You won. You know, we had to outnumber the enemy forces by quite a lot, but you managed to do it, so, you know, I forgive all your previous trespasses. It's quite the interesting route you're taking, but anyway. There's 2 different fleets. So yeah, we're gonna grab all their planets, and that's gonna be an extra 30 engineering, which is gonna be a big help. And plus, you know, the fact that we've taken out one of these fallen empires. Well, I shouldn't just declare that I won yet. At least not until I actually win. I don't want to get ahead of myself and then have to stick a foot in my mouth or anything. And how's that special project going? So that's down in the Sol system, right? Sol fleet engaged where? Transport fleet. Really? You guys? Seriously? Seriously? Okay. So let's grab our main fleet. We'll split them in half. Okay, so I need the smaller strike force, which is you guys. The 3rd strike force to come up here. 3rd strike force, where'd you go? 3rd strike force. Come up here, take out this bloody mining base, because my transport fleets are friggin' ridiculous. Sigh. Okay. So we just basically edged in a victory there, I think, in terms of our energy credits. The Coils of God, Empty Temples. A report has come in from our observation team. Sol 3, the ceremonies of the Coils of God have ceased. In fact, activity across the planet seems to be at an all-time low. Report indicates that the team are going to follow up with low-altitude passes in a stealth survey craft. Follow-up report confirms there's no activity on the planet at all. No vehicles on the road, no emissions, no signs of life. What happened to the Earthlings? Here's the final report. The entire human population is absent. With all the business of sudden but not violent exit, meals left unfinished, pets... So they had like a rapture thing. Okay. The loop never ends. Whole bunch of society research. And looks like there's a little bug. All right. We'll say the loop never ends because we're trying to put a positive thing on this whole worm thing. Or I'm trying to anyway. Okay. So... how are these guys doing? They're not all dead from trying to attack this mining station, are they? Good. And where's my backup fleet? They're on the way up. Okay. Because, you know, these mining stations, super important. You know, our transport fleets couldn't just, like, ignore them. So what are we doing? We're just kind of flying towards the mining station while it shoots at us? That's some great strategy, guys. I understand that you've mastered faster than light travel and everything, but you know, if you could cease to do kind of silly stuff like that, that would be great. I think that would be in everybody's interest. In fact, I guess you got to do the warp wind down here. Sounds like some sort of dance. The warp wind down. It's like you would do in like elementary school gym. It's up there with the chicken dance. Ba da 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 da. Warp wind down or something. Okay. Well, we still control the Sol sector. Go us. But there's nobody on Earth now, which would have been Sol 3, right? We could colonize there. It's industrial wasteland. Except we don't have the influence. And how long away? 2 months. So yeah, I guess we're going to we're going to take over Sol as the Blorg. It's kind of funny, actually. I had all those big plans of messing with the Earthers, but yeah, that didn't really pan out for me, did it? I learned my lesson by believing in the worm, I guess. Okay, so our transport fleets, they're just kind of circling around this mining base as the miners shoot at them. Silly. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. So the integration should almost be done here now. We're doing great for minerals. Once this gets bumped back up, we shouldn't be losing so much energy. Worst comes to worst, I'll do another trade. Minerals for energy. Cash for gold. Hostile fleet engaged. I'm taking on that mining station right now. They'll probably like kill all these 3 mining stations before they'll actually help out their transport fleet, because that's how Stellaris AI works. That's fine though. I've gotten enough enjoyment out of Stellaris that, you know, I can forgive little quirks once in a while. How's our research going? 91 months for that. Okay. Cool. And yeah, I don't think our science ship is doing anything now. I want our science ship up in those systems to identify that debris. So that's you, right? The Nova? That's a construction ship. So what happened to the actual science ship that we had sent there? Science. Construction. Did like our scientist die? No, he's right there. You're in this system? Okay, because I think the void was in right there. Okay. Anyway, whatever. Go here. Oh yeah, you can't go for the research projects yet until we, I guess, clear out whatever's here. Maybe. Am I just reading that wrong? Foundling this one. No, apparently we can. Okay, so we have integrated the Cahamplar. That's done. We're at -2 influence a month now. So we'll introduce those guys to Sectorhood. We have some magic dust. Helps our food. Whole bunch of minerals. Okay, so I could probably add these worlds now to this sector, and this is the Kemsella sector. Okay. Kemsella, Where are you? Managed sector. Taking you, and we'll take in you and you, I guess. Okay, so that puts us at -1 influence a month. Well, we'll be able to shut down this fortress once, or this frontier outpost once we colonize up here. So we just need to get the, we just need to get our ships or our influence numbers back up. Frontier outpost -6. So do we have additional frontier outposts just kind of hanging around? I think we had one up here. Heckler, Avidiums. Let's see. Yeah, I wish there was like a way you could just kind of stroll through your frontier outposts, because that would be great. That's military station. That's not a frontier outpost, is it? No. Frontier outpost in the Elgor system. Is that ours? Because we have a planet here, so we don't need a frontier outpost if we have one. No, that is by the Heckler. Okay. Well, we have, yeah, we have one here and we have one there. But I don't want to give those up because there's 36 minerals from that. Okay. So it's actually, yeah, we're actually losing 2. Part of that is the suppression. I don't think we're doing a lot of suppression right now, though. Just these guys. Hard to say. What else? How else are we losing it? From defensive packs. Protectorates. So we're gaining a bit from our protectorates. Oh, good. Our... Yeah, let's take out these other couple mining bases. Transport fleets are finally making it down to this system. So we'll start our invasions. And, yeah, we'll start our, start bombarding everything. So these guys, yeah, they're just taking out those mining fleets. No biggie. No biggie. Okay. That can't be all the frontier outposts we have. Do we have a frontier outpost here? No, that's a military station again. It's a wormhole station. There's one here. If I take that down, yeah, we have like frontier outposts moving up. Like there's 18 out of that, so I don't want to lose this system. That's for sure. I could probably dismantle this one. I'll try it. So the actual outpost, disband, puts us at -1. Let's see how the map looks. The Jahetma territory may actually move in here. Again, I don't, yeah. We didn't actually lose the systems, though. They're still in our territory, so that's good. We have to maintain this one, though, because, you know, 18... Okay, we are in an energy deficit right now, so I do have to do another trade. Primitives, Zuricorp, trade for energy credits, whole bunch of 2-for-1s, just to keep us afloat for a while, till the end of the war anyway. What's our fleet strength looking like now? 32 and 25, so it's still about 60k. Alright, so we'll grab this fleet, second strike force, send them down here. We still have to invade the Beacon of Stability too, so that's going to be another fight in itself probably. Alright, so let's land our troops in the Industrial District. Land armies. And land... No, we can't land armies there. Okay. Alright, we'll see how this war goes. So I think we outnumber them by quite a lot, so we should be able to take these these sectors fairly easily. We still have a scattered ship coming up to join us, which is good. So frontier outpost is -5. Suppressing factions and defensive pacts seem to be hurting us right now. Who do we have defensive pacts with?
Enemy planet secure.
Oh, that was a very quick war. 23%. And we are seeing a fleet here. Transport fleets, that's it, okay. As long as they don't have any actual military crafts, we should be good. So we'll do the trade district next. Okay, clear this. Good, and defensive pacts. Who do we have a defensive pact with? So that would be the Blorg Commonality. We are in a defensive pact with the Madrati, the Bruggans, and the Rackle. The Rackle are kind of on the other side of the galaxy, aren't they? So they wouldn't help us. They're down there. Yeah. We want to break our defensive pact. Well, we have to be at peace to do that. Okay. Never mind. I'll have to try to remember to do that, though. Alright, so our fleets aren't taking that long to tear up these districts, so that's good. Again, we might have to move to the Beacon of Stability to actually clear that out before we win the war. I assume that these guys are going to go right to the bitter end because I am trying to make them cede everything to me. It's got to be a big old hit to the ego if you were once a mighty fallen empire with all sorts of great technology, and then some upstart Blorg come in and mess your stuff up. But that's the current reality that we live in. We have a second. Okay, that's the fleet that the Gehemplar must have had. Yeah. Well, we can upgrade those guys. Might as well do that while they're down there. Okay, so we should be able to land these guys now. Land ho! Alright, so 38%. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll have to go to the Beacon of Stability to actually finish this off, but that's okay. That's fine. We'll be cool. Alright, and these guys are bombarding the Agrarian District now. All sorts of bombardment happening. There are things on our planets. Should take a look at that. Oh, we can upgrade some stuff. Okay. Build a mine here. Or mineral processing plant. Hawksworth. Upgrade some stuff. And again, energy is our concern, so we'll build a power plant here. How's food here now? Food's at +3. Excellent. Nova Antioch. Food's at 17?
Enemy planet secure.
Food's at 17. We shouldn't need that much. So we should be able to actually replace this building with a... Are we producing much in the way of power here right now? Not yet. So we could do a spiral feed hub. No, okay, we're going to replace that with a standard power plant. Because we have too much food there. Burzun can upgrade this power plant. Like, we are way off from being in the black here, but that's fine. Okay, so the trade district is now ours. So this district is next. And this district has been bombarded, so we'll land our armies there. Okay. And did I actually send my science ship up here after? Okay, yeah, they're coming down through one of the other systems. 59% for war score now. I think we needed 60-something to actually win. Okay, and the bombardment is happening. It's happening. Okay, governor's leveled up. Neat. Good for you, Mabel. I believe in you, Mabel. You are the future of the Blorg. Beacon of Infinity. Infinity and beyond. So we should have this system taken very soon. A lot of their surfaces are kind of like ruins. So it is kind of like Halo, which is pretty cool. 69%. So yeah, again, really excited about the Utopia patch, being able to build Dyson spheres and stuff like that. It's going to be really neat. Let's clear this. Especially if they produce 50 energy a month. If I had 4 of those right now, I'd be set.
Enemy planet secure.
Okay, so we've taken that planet. And they're still bombarding the Palatial District. I'm going to merge these fleets because we're probably going to have... I'm guessing they have a military station. Oh, victory! Best possible outcome. Look at us. Look at us. See planet. Too many systems. That's cool. That's fine. Okay, well, you guys can go heal. You guys can go heal. Alright, and we have a lot of work to do, basically. So, what's the best thing for me to do? To dump this stuff into sectorhood? Maybe? Like, it's not producing a hell of a lot of resources. It's the science I'm interested in. And you get the science anyway, no matter what. So, can I actually make any more sectors? 9 out of 13. Yes, okay. So, that and that. Okay, and can I assign you a governor? I'm assuming that we are filled up for governors, right? No, we do have some free governors. I'll give you that person, and yeah, that person. How are we doing for leaders? 17 out of 17. Okay. Alright, so that puts us back to 6 out of 6. Yeah, our engineering research should have gone up quite a bit. And our fleets, where are they going to get repaired? Assume there's a space station here that, yeah, that's part of it. Cool. And, yeah, very good. So we have taken out one of the fallen empires. First time I've ever done it. I feel really proud of myself right now. And with that, what the hell is this thing? Hopefully that's not an ominous sign. With that, though, I'm going to wrap things up there. Hey, if you like what you saw here today, think about liking the video, think about subscribing to the channel. We'll see you next time. Take care.